Hi everyone and welcome back to the S&P Saga, your weekly recap of the S&P 500 index. We'll reveal the winners and losers that drove 38% of the index performance and which companies will announce earnings next week. Microsoft and Meta led the charge this week, with Lilly and Apple slowing the index progression. As usual, don't forget to like this video and to subscribe to understand how individual stocks impact the S&P 500. Let's jump right into this week's review. The S&P 500 closed the week at 5,686.67 cents, up 2.9% from last week and adding 1.4 trillion of market cap. The P/E ratio, based on current price and latest earnings, stands at 28.37, up 0.83 points since last week. Let's go through your gainers. Microsoft up 322.2 billion or 11.1% on stronger than expected Q3 earnings and robust growth in its Azure, cloud, and AI businesses. Meta or Facebook up 119.5 billion or 8.7% following a strong Q1 earnings report, while the company increased its 2025 capex forecast to support AI infrastructure. NVDA up 85.2 billion or 3.1% on no specific news. Broadcom is up 53.3 billion or 5.9% on no specific news as well. Oracle up 34.3 billion or 8.8% on no specific news. Palantir is up 28.9 billion or 10.9% on investor anticipation ahead of earnings next week. Walmart up 27.8 billion or 3.6% on no specific news. JP Morgan up 24.9 billion or 3.7% on no specific news as well. MasterCard up 23.6 billion or 4.9% following a strong Q1 2025 earnings report driven by a 15% increase in cross-border volumes and 18% growth in value-added services. And finally, Netflix up 23.4 billion or 5% on no specific news. Moving on to your losers. Apple is down 76 billion or 2.4% on disappointing earnings results as investor concerns mounted over the projected 900 million tariff-related cost increase, underwhelming service revenue, and delays in AI feature rollouts. Lilly down 57.8 billion or 6.9% as the company posted a disappointing outlook in its Q1 report. United Health down 17 billion or 4.5% on no specific news. Qualcomm down 10.8 billion or 6.6% as the company posted a soft Q3 outlook impacted by US-China trade tensions and Apple's shift toward in-house modem production. Becton Dickinson down 10.4 billion or 17.7% after the company reported Q2 results that missed expectations due to reduced global research funding and warned of a negative tariff impact on 2025 earnings. Exxon down 10.2 billion or 2.2% as the company reported Q1 earnings that were overshadowed by decreasing oil prices. Motorola Solutions down 4 billion or 5.6% as investors reacted to a cautious Q2 guidance and anticipated 100 million in tariff-related cost pressures for the year. Newmont down 3.5 billion or 5.7% on no specific news. Targa Resources down 3.4 billion or 8.9% as the company reported disappointing Q1 results. And finally, McDonald's down 3.4 billion or 1.5% after reporting its steepest US same-store sales drop since 2020. This week, there were no changes announced to the S&P 500. Q1 2025 earnings season is still underway, with 177 members releasing earnings last week and 111 companies left to report. 90 S&P 500 members will release earnings during the week ending May 9th, 2025. And the most interesting will be Palantir and Vertex on May 5th, AMD and Arista Networks on May 6th, Disney and Uber on May 7th, and finally ConocoPhillips on May 8th. Which company do you think will top the list next week and why? Let us know in the comments below and subscribe to our weekly updates. To find out why NVIDIA and Apple were up last week, you should watch this video next.